Sometimes you get a little bit of whiskey on your Kindle, you know? Sometimes... Hello. Why am I doing that? Hello. I haven't even had anything to drink yet. You can do this. Hello, I'm Raye. Welcome to Whiskey on My Kindle YouTube channel, booktube channel. God damn it. Welcome to Whiskey on My Kindle booktube channel, where I will be discussing books and drinking whiskey. I thought I would start with a booktube newbie tag, which is questionable. I got these questions from a compilation of different booktube newbie videos. Some of the questions are different, so I just thought I'd combine them. And I will be drinking whiskey along the way, because what is a Whiskey on My Kindle booktube channel without whiskey and Kindles? Although this video will not feature a Kindle. Spoiler alert. This one is, who knows what it is, Glenmorangie. It is a Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. Look at that. I don't actually know much about whiskey, but your whole channel is made from it. Yeah, I know, but I just like drinking whiskey. So here we go. Question number 1. Where are you joining us from? I am based in London right now, also based in Philadelphia, so I kind of go back and forth between the two. Why did you join BookTube? Because I ramble much better than I write. Although my GIF game is on point, but when did you start reading? So I've been reading since I was younger, but I've been technically book obsessed since like 2013. Still pretty new in the game. Where do you read? I read in Bertha. Bertha is the armchair of my dreams, and she currently lives in the living room. She is Swedish, she's from IKEA. But also I kind of read everywhere, and it gets really intense. I will take my Kindle out into the rain, read at a bus stop, or anywhere I can dodge raindrops. I've been known to take my Kindle into the bathroom and balance it on top of sinks so that I can read while washing my hands. I've been known to take my Kindle into the shower. I've actually bought an accessory where you can put your Kindle in like a plastic bag, and you can hang that plastic bag on a shower head, and you can just read while you're in the shower. I mean, if that's not desperation, then I don't know what is. What types of books do you read and want to talk about on here? I mainly read a lot of adult romance and YA fantasy, but I also read nonfiction, so I read nonfiction very slowly, so I tend to have one nonfiction going whilst having one fiction, so either adult romance or YA fantasy. Why do you love reading? The drama. I love reading drama, so I love the warring kingdoms, the end of the world, this like high stakes drama, these love triangle tropes, like they never get old to me. I want baggage, and I want deep insecurities bedded in your childhood brought up in the relationship again, because that's how romances work. Just angst. I want so much drama and live for it. My life is not very dramatic, so I live vicariously through these books. As much as I'd love to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I am not, and I will settle for pretending that I am. What are some of your favorite authors? There's a few authors that I will immediately get interested in if I know that they have a new release, but by no means do I like all of the things that they've written. It tends to be Jennifer Armentrout, Kristen Ashley, and Sabaa Tahir. But I think overall, if I had to pick one person, it would be Samantha Young. So consistently, Samantha Young has written novels that I've always loved. I've gotten into her because of adult romance, and I know she's dabbled in fantasy, loved a lot of her stuff with fantasy as well, but I know I've not read all of the things that she's written, so there's still a lot to learn there. What is the last book you've read? So the last book I read was The Catch by Lauren H. May. I buddy readed this with Allie, whose booktube channel is Mrs. Dunn Reads, and yeah, it was okay. It was good. It was like a sweet, safe one. And then maybe she'll do a review on that, and I might do a short video on that as well in the future. What are you currently reading? So right now I'm reading When Dimple Met Rishi and We Hunt the Flame, because it's May and it's Asian Readathon. So we're getting our Asian Readathon on. That's a song, I think. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. For those of you who don't know, Asian Readathon is essentially all of May. We attempt to read only Asian authors, or books that have Asian characters in them, or books that were recommended by Asian people you know, just to spread a little more Asian love in the book community. Juice box. Which books or series got you into reading? Originally, I got into reading through audiobooks, which I think is weird, because I don't think a lot of people start reading or fall in love with books through audiobooks. I was a stage manager on a show that was based off of the Three Musketeers, so I had to read the Three Musketeers, but I didn't want to read the Three Musketeers. So in order to do that, I discovered audiobooks, and I tried them out, and I found out it was such a great way to absorb a book. If you were traveling a lot after Three Musketeers, I fell into college romances, because that seems like a natural progression. Three Musketeers, college romance. First book, I think, that really kept me up reading was Beautiful Disaster, which is a college romance about a very toxic relationship that's super dramatic, and everything is very dramatic, and it was amazing. The Edge of Never, Slammed, Thoughtless, like all these really good college age-ish romances that just were full of so much angst, and I was here for it. It was amazing. The meaning behind my channel name is I drink a lot of whiskey and I'm a fucking mess. Sometimes you get a little bit of whiskey on your Kindle, you know? Sometimes. What are you most excited about for this new channel? So I'm really excited, just like everybody else when they start a booktube, I'm sure, about connecting with new people. Bookstagram has been really great with introducing me to a bunch of people I wouldn't have found otherwise. But I find a lot of people I can connect with on young adult fantasy novels, but not a lot of people I can connect to about adult romances. And just be able to find that community as well. And I've always wanted to start a booktube channel. I really like this to be a good platform that I can kind of enter into the community from. What challenges do you think your channel will face? Well, considering I'm making this during the COVID-19 quarantine, a bit concerned about that. A bit concerned about the fact that I don't know when lockdown lifts what's going to happen with this channel. Who knows if people are even going to be on YouTube or even going to be interested in anything I have to say. I don't. This is why I drink. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? Well, since I am neither fun nor unique, just kidding. Am I? I'm unique. I'm unique. I just don't know why I'm unique. I'm gonna try to make videos really short. I don't want them too long, so I'm hoping to make the burden a little less on myself and on the viewers, maybe to shorten them so that it's like really quick chunks of information and discussion. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do something like that. I don't know. Just talking shit from my mouth to a camera by myself in my room with a bottle of whiskey. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You can find me on the gram. I am Whiskey on my Kindle on the bookstagrams. The links are down below. You don't even have to worry about it. My blog is whiskeyonmykindleblog.wordpress.com. You like that long URL, don't you? How do you end these videos? Booktube, take 36. Spoiler alert. So if you're budding reading with me, when it comes to fiction books, it's a articulatory agility is the effortless ability to inconceivably .blog.wordpress. Get the fuck out my set. Get out! I am such a dick.